So it is the Sunday stretch, the Sunday tight glute, tight lower back stretch. Right then, here's how we're going to start today, right? Stand with your feet planted as per normal, and then just feel that energy just transferring down. So you've got the top of the head, and that head is quite tight in itself, a bit muggy, a bit foggy, and we're just going to disperse, trickle, dissolve, and we're going to dissolve all the way down. So we're just going to close our eyes, start becoming more present with our breath, which is going to be through the nose, out the mouth. Nice percussive rhythm for your body. Breathe in through the nose, out the mouth, and every exhale you're going to feel that dissolve a little bit more. So we're going to go in through the nose, and then we're going to go out through the mouth, and now we're going to feel that head start to dissolve down to the shoulders. We're going to go in through the nose, and then we're going to go out through the mouth, and the shoulders are now going to relax, and then the elbows are going to relax, and then the fingers are going to get a trickling, and you're going to start waving your fingers, start wiggling your fingers, feeling that flow, that exit of fog. And we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. We're going to make sure that the breath is coming from the middle of our belly. Really feel that belly rise, and then allow the belly to fall, and then your hips, feel your hips get soft, and then automatically, by default, your knees will become soft. We take a deep breath in through the nose, and then we allow the breath to come out through the mouth, and then we now feel that pulling right at the bottom of our feet, and that's where our energy is transferred to, and we're getting all of the dissolve and feeling the resolve right now. So we're now really light at the top, and we are heavy at the bottom. What we want to be doing is keep grounded, keep planted, hip hinging. We're going to go right over hands. We're going to go over the thigh, past the knee, down the shin, or however low you can get, all the way down to your lowest point. You're going to get to your lowest point, and you're going to grab hold of whatever part of your body you can. So if it's the lower part of the leg, grab it. Toes, grab it. Place your fingers on the floor, your hand on the floor, wherever you are, wherever you are. Just stationary yourself. And as we are now in that pose, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and then we're going to allow the breath to come out, and we're going to just flex the upper back so the back becomes rounded. And then what I'd like you to do is place your hands behind your ankles, behind your calves, wherever you can reach. I'd like you to take a deep breath in through the nose, and then expel the air out. And as you expel the air out, pull your upper body to your lower body. Pull your upper body to your lower body. Awesome. And now what we're going to do is run the fingers up the top of the foot, all the way up. Going to come right back up to the top, running the fingers up the shin, over the knee, up the thigh, all the way up, really high, making the spine nice and tall, releasing the hands, going to a semicircle, reverse semicircle, all the way up, reaching to the sky with the hands separated, leaning back, getting that nice supine stretch, and then the hands are going to come down in that semicircle fashion, but now they're going to come down to the side, feeling that release, feeling that dissolve. And one more time, we're going to be bending over again, going right over. We're going to reach right down as low as we can. We're going to grab the back of the ankle. We're going to get a firm grip. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. So we're going to go in for now. 4 seconds we go in. 4. And then we hold the breath for 4. And then we let the air go for 5, and we bring our upper body to our lower body. We're going to hold the breath for 4. And we're going to take a deep breath in for 4. We're going to hold the breath for 4. And we're going to let the air go for 5. And once again, pull our upper body to our lower body. Get a really deep stretch. Let that air go. And then we hold it for 4. And then what we do, we release the hands from the leg, place the fingers or the hand on the floor, walk the fingers or the hands further out so that we find ourselves in this inverted V, which is a downward facing dog. As we're in the downward facing dog, we're going to flex one knee and transfer the weight on one side, straighten that knee up and alternate and flex the other knee. And we're going to do it in our personal rhythm. And as we come to the center, we're going to bring the breath back in. So every time you're in the center, you've got a deep breath going in. As you're going to the side, whichever side, you're going to let that air come out. So it'll be in your own pace where you take a deep breath in, come to the center, and then release the breath as you alternate and transfer the weight. So it'll be your own time, your own pace. Just feel that rhythm, becoming more present with your breath, understanding how you are connecting from your mind to your body, stationing yourself, becoming station. And at the same time as becoming station, you are now starting to move. Locomotion style, but in the same place. Practicing stillness with movement. Just keep on going with that rhythm, really feeling the back of the legs start to open up, start to flex. And then we're going to come to the center, collapse the knee. We're going to go down in what's known as the tabletop. And from the tabletop, we're going to allow the lower back to just curve in. The head comes up so that we go into the cat stretch. And from the cat stretch, we tuck the belly button into the spine. The lower back starts to come up. The upper back starts to round. The chin goes into the chest. And we're now in the cow stretch. And what we're going to do is go from cat. So we go back to cat. Head goes up. And then we return back to the cow. And as we're in the cow now, we're going to take a deep breath in, and once we finish that breath going in, we're going to find ourselves in the cat. So when you're ready, we go in now. And now you're in the cat. You're going to let the air go. As you let the air go, you're going to go back into the cow. So it'll be your own pace again, just like you did with the flex on the downward facing dog. We go in now, take a deep breath, get back into the cat. And then let the air out, and we go back into the cow. So it'll be your own pace. Just feel that spine curve, round, flex, stretch, hips. Feel them activate. Feel your lats open up. Really giving yourself this nice wave of stretch. Every time you get into the final part of your stretch and you're holding it at the top or the bottom, really feel that shift in feeling. Feel the way that your body has opened up. Just embrace it, accept it, acknowledge it, celebrate it, understand it, welcome it, flex it. And just keep on going with the rhythm, breathing in and out, alternating, switching between the cat and the cow. So we're going to find ourselves back in the cat when you're ready. Get back in the cat when you're ready. And we're going to slide the hands out, and then we're going to sit back into the hips, really stretching the outer lats, lower back, hips. And once again, we're going to transfer the weight. So find your upper body move towards one side of your body. As it moves towards one side of your body, you're collapsing your arm, and your elbow to your wrist are now flush to the floor. And then you're going to come back to the center, push the ground away, sit yourself back a little bit more. Really feel that stretch in the lower back, in the hips. Dig your toes in the ground so that you've got stability. And then transfer the weight to the other side. Feel those lats opening up. Have that arm that is stabilizing you out straight. Really focusing on the stretch just underneath the armpit. We're going to come to the center. We're going to push the ground away. We're going to get another deep stretch with that lower back, the upper lats. And we're going to transfer the weight to the other side. So the side that you initially went for, we're going for again. This time round, feel how open you've become. Be present with the hips as well. Don't allow the hips to rise too much. And then we go back to the center, push the ground away, have another deeper stretch. You might want to readjust your palms so that you get a firmer grip because your body is opened up. And then we're going to transfer the weight to the other side, really flexing that side. Awesome work. And then from there, what we're going to do is hip hinge, knee hinge, all the way until your thigh comes onto the floor. And we're now in the cobra stretch. Feeling that cobra stretch, taking a deep breath in. We're going to take one almighty deep breath in. It's going to last for 7 seconds. We go in now. 7. And then we let the air go for 7. We go back to the tabletop. We take a deep breath in the cat pose for 6. And then we let the air go for 6. Then we slide the hands up, dig our toes into the ground, elevate our upper body up, just stay still, stay present. Take a deep breath in for 4. And then let the air go out for 5. And then we're going to sit on the heels if you can, lean back. We're going to take a deep breath in for 4. And we're going to let the air go out for 5. And then we're going to come up upright, and then we're going to hip hinge over, place our hands on the floor, dig our toes into the ground, elevate our knees from the floor, get back into the temporary downward facing dog, walk towards our hands. As we walk towards our hands, allow the fingers to still make contact with the floor. And what I'd like to do is just open up your leg width, open up your leg width. So now your fingers are now in the middle of your feet as they've been opened up now. So what we're going to do is transfer the weight. So wherever your hands are now, you're going to slide them with the use of your hips. You're not going to tilt, you're just going to slide them all the way over until they get a firm grip around your ankle, around your shin. Whichever leg that you've chosen, I've chosen the left leg. I'll grab my left leg, I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose, I'm going to feel my belly expand on my thigh. And then I'm going to let the air go, and as I let the air go, I'm going to pull myself closer to my thigh, really opening up my hips, my lower back, my piriformis, really stretching it all out. I'm going to hold that pose. I'm going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take another deep breath in through the nose, still keeping with that firm grip. And then I'm going to let the air go. As I let the air go, I'm going to get another fractional, marginal stretch into the body, really feeling my leg pressed upon my chest now. And then I'm going to release and transfer my weight over. So I'm going to slide my hands over in a dome-like fashion, all the way over in my own pace, which is your own pace. You're going to grab the part of the leg that you've reached. I've reached my ankle, my shin. I'm going to take a firm grip. I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And then I'm going to let the air go. And as I let the air go, I'm going to pull my upper body down to my lower body and try and get my belly flush to my thigh. I'm going to take another deep breath in through my nose. And then I'm going to allow my breath to escape the mouth. And as I do that, I'm going to pull myself in closer to my body. Start feeling my chest land on my thigh. opening up my lower back, my piriformis, my hamstrings. And then I'm going to release and then transfer the weight right back to the middle. So I'm right back into the middle with quite a wide stance. So I'm going to allow my hands to go flat. And then I'm going to walk forward. So your hands are flat as you walk forward. And I'm going to maintain my heels on the ground. As I maintain my heels on the ground, I'm going to flex my right knee so that my left leg becomes straight, and I'm feeling an adductor stretch coming on, and at the same time on the leg that is now bent, really feeling that stability, feeling that whole embrace, that concentration where your body is just assisting. And then I'm going to straighten my right leg, so whichever leg that you chose to bend, and I'm going to alternate to my left leg. As I alternate to my left leg, it collapses by the knee. I pirouette on the top of my foot, on the ball of my foot. My heel is raised on my left leg, and I'm now stretching my right inner thigh, adductor, feeling it all down my thigh, past my knee, on the side of my calf. And then I'm going to come to the center, still with that wide stance, and I'm going to bring my hands all the way in as far as they can go in. So my hands now are directly underneath my shoulders, and what I'd like to do now is place your hands, your palms, I'd like them to then come up. So your palms are now facing your armpits. So you've got the back of the hand that's flush to the floor. And you're going to find that your trapezius, your upper back is rounded, and I want you to slide the back of the hand deep through your legs. Try and get as deep as you can. Go as deep as you can. Your legs are going to flex. You're going to feel the glute where it meets the hamstring become nice and tight, which is the opening that we want. Lower back, you're going to feel it. Hips, you're going to feel it. And actually, wherever you feel it, that's where you should be feeling it. So I'm just labeling where I'm feeling it. But everyone is completely unique and different. So embrace your uniqueness, connect to your uniqueness, really feel that stretch, what's going on. Relax your shoulders, just collapse your shoulders. Do not have any inhibition, any tightness, any worry, any concern. Just feel the back of the hand flat. Feel the wrists flat. If you've got your forearms on the floor, feel them flat, and just be fully immersed in this gorgeous, open, tightness stretch. Any muscles that are around your face, so the facial features, any tightness around the eyes, the cheeks, the lips, let it go. Let it all drop. Let it all drop. Shoulders, let them drop. Feel that flow. Feel where the blood is going towards. Feel where your body is starting to connect. Feel that resonation, that recognition. Resulting in your concentration, resulting in your connection. And then what we're going to do is slowly come out of that trance, slide your hands back up, get your fingertips on the floor, and then start wiggling your feet to come in. Wiggle your feet to come in so you're not having nothing too abrupt. And then what we're going to do is slide the fingers up the feet, up the shin, over the knee, feeling those muscles start to come back to their life form. Release the hands out, really stretch out as far back as you can, lean back if you can, and then open up that midsection. Open up your hip flexors, open yourself up to the world, welcome the morning. Allow your hands to then slowly come down As they slowly come down to the side, you're going to think of that one word that's going to be representing how you are going to be giving your value to the world. Whatever word that you're feeling is appropriate, you are going to take that word. We're going to hip hinge. As we take that word, slide our hands down the thigh, past the knee, down the shin. Take that word, embrace that word, connect to that word. Understand that that word is going to be you and how you're going to present yourself to the world. Your world, your meaning, your purpose. Feel that sobriety. Feel that release as we come back up. Feel that solace. Feel that mystic, the mystical you. And then release the hands. Go one more time. Big, rounded semicircle in front of your body. Reach up to the sky. Get that word. Embrace that word. Really feel that word immersed in every cell of your body. Release the hands. Over to the side. Back down to the thigh. Give yourself a few seconds now. In place. Top of the head light. Shoulders light. Hips light. Thighs light. Even the lower body where you are planted is light. You are light. Whatever word that you got, bring light. And my word is light. Thank you.